Good morning, good Tuesday morning. I hope this video finds you well. I hope that these videos encourage you, inspire you and uplift you. It's Tuesday today. We're in the run up to Christmas. There's 4 more days to Christmas Day. It's a very, very busy time of the year for everybody. I know it is for me when you run a business. But it's Tuesday. There's my dog. There he is, Mr. Zorro. We call him Zorro. You may think, why do you call him Zorro? Because when he was born he had a big black bandana right across his eyes. So he looked like Zorro. So we called him Zorro because of that. But anyway, it's Tuesday. We're up, we're out. We're getting our minds prepped for today. So just a wee quick concept, just a wee quick thought to stir your mind, to stir your heart, to get you focused for the day. The Bible says this: you shall know them by their fruit. You shall know them by their fruit. Now the context or the illustration or the metaphor that I want to use for that, now if you're not a Christian, you'll not even know that that's in the Bible, but if you're a Christian, you'll know. You shall know them by their fruit. In other words, by people's actions. Because like I said to you, you think, you feel, you choose. So you think something, then you feel it, and then you choose it. So a lot of reasons why people do things because of their actions is because of their stinking thinking. It's because they're already thinking it. And when you think it, then your body gets to work, your brain gets to work, producing all the feelings. And then those feelings produce actions. So you shall know them by their fruit, as it says in Matthew. So here's the backdrop, or here's the concept that I just want to flip this from. The fruit that we grow on the inside, in other words, the fruit, our thoughts, what we meditate on, what we ruminate on, what we catastrophize on. If that fruit that we bear in our mind and what we think on is unhealthy or toxic, that fruit that we grow, not only do we eat it, but we share that fruit with other people. We share the fruit of what we grow on the inside with the closest people around us, i.e. your wife, your husband, your children. And let's push this back a wee second. So if I bear fruit, say, of a toxic apple, just use an apple for an illustration, a toxic apple, and that toxic apple might be hatred or frustration or anger or guilt or shame. So let's say it's shame. Let's just pick shame for an example. So I start growing this fruit of shame in my life. That could take years to grow. It could take weeks or months to grow. But anyway, the fruit's growing. Pick it off a tree. I start munching on it, start eating it. And then I share that shame with my wife. And then my wife takes that fruit that I bore, that I've developed, that I've meditated on, that I've allowed to come out of my mouth. Because the fruit is the toxic thought. The toxicity that we allow to grow in our minds, which then causes toxic feelings, and causes toxic actions. So remember, you think, you feel, you choose. If I take that toxic apple, it's poisonous, share it with my wife then takes that toxic apple, she takes a bite of it, and then she shares that with the children, our kids, and then the kids take that toxic apple and they share it with their friends, and then their friends take that toxic apple. It's a big apple, by the way. And then they share it with their mum, their dad. And then their mum and dad share it with maybe their mum and dad. Or maybe they share it with their friends out of work. Do you get where I'm going with this? One toxic apple, so you shall know them by their fruit, in other words, by their actions. So if you're running about today, I don't care who you are, why you're a Christian, why you're not a Christian, why you're a Hindu, a Muslim, doesn't matter. We're all human beings. God created us and put us on the earth. God says that we are made in His image. Whether you like that or not, that is the truth. You're fearfully and wonderfully made, God said. So there's power in what we speak. So think of the dynamo effect of that toxic apple, the toxicity of the thoughts. But the flip side's also true of that. Let's say I bear fruit and it's an orange. Choose an orange. And that orange represents hope, represents peace, represents servitude, represents love, represents laying your life down, represents self-compassion, self-love, all those positive, truthful things. So you bear that good fruit of that orange, which is just packed with goodness. And I take that orange and I share that orange with my wife. My wife then eats of that orange, and then she shares it with our kids. The kids eat of that orange. They share it with their friends. They eat that orange, and then they share it with their friends, their mom, their dad. So there's a domino effect. I'm telling you, this is the truth today, people. I'm speaking directly at you. If you're watching this video, I'm speaking right into your heart. So make a choice today. It's Tuesday today. Tuesday representing what we think. Do not bear fruit of toxicity or toxic thoughts. Do not bear fruit of toxic fruit. Pass that to your family, and then they pass it to their friends. Make a choice today. Make a choice to take the fruit that you're growing, grow it right, grow hopeful fruit, good fruit, and share the hope, the peace, the love, the care, the self-compassion, the self-love. You can't love someone else unless you first love yourself. I didn't make that statement. Jesus made that statement. And He's the only perfect man that ever lived and walked on the face of the earth. So I want to encourage you today. Make a choice today to bear good fruit. Make a choice today. You can choose. You may not think that you have a choice, but you do. God has given you a choice. He says, today I lay before you life or death. Choose life. So I want to encourage you today. Choose life. Choose life, people. Choose life. You have a choice. Choose life. Choose to bear good fruit and share it with your family and with your friends. And like I say, never quit, never give up, and never give in. I get to work on me today. You get to work on you today. So let's get to work, people. Come on.